So I just got off the call with another doctor's office. We were onboarding them, and they are a functional medicine clinic. They do all different types of performance as well as cancer and other intense different diagnoses. And we were talking about how do people get the muscle that they want to get? How do they get the calories they want to get when they're eating food, but it's not actually going to the places they want it to go? And I know that these doctors are extraordinarily experienced. I know that they have heard about what I'm about to tell you. And I'm sure you may have even heard this, but I think everyone is continuing to forget one simple thing. It is that what you put in your mouth does not make it into your body. Let me say that again. The calories that you're tracking, the macros, the things on the back of your label, just because you eat that does not mean you get that nutrition, doesn't mean you get that protein or whatever macronutrient or micronutrient into your cells, into your body, into the muscles where you want it to go. There's this thing called digestion. It's in the middle of those two endpoints. And if your digestion is compromised, if you even think you're healthy, you're an athlete, you're a working mom who is a high performer, and you don't even have quote unquote digestive issues, but for whatever reason, you're not getting the muscle building you want, you're not carrying around the performance you want to carry, that is a really great indication that you're actually not getting the protein from the food that you are eating into your body. You're lacking the enzymes. You're lacking the digestive enzymes needed to break down that food, that protein, that chicken, that steak, whatever it might be, into usable bite-sized pieces for your body. Because see, your body does not accept small chunks of meat. It doesn't accept little broken up pieces. It accepts peptides and amino acids, very small chains of protein. In order to do this, in order to turn a piece of chicken or something down into usable protein, you need this digestive enzyme process. So most people, what they really are lacking is they're lacking a high quality digestive enzyme. They're lacking something like holozymes. And that's the reason why they're not turning protein into the muscle, even though they're doing a really great workout, even though they're taking care of their sleep and these other things that we know are needed for muscle building. The reason is you just don't even have the enzymes possible to get what you need out of food. Digestive enzymes, they degrade as we age. Your stomach, your intestines, your pancreas, they're all aging just as your eyes are aging. And so if you're under stress, if you're trying to do performance, you're trying to maximize your performance, all of these things are reasons why you might need more digestive enzymes. So there's a lot of enzymes on the market, right? There's thousands of options out there. And there's really cheap ones, there's mid-grade ones, and there's more expensive ones. What would make Holozymes or any other brand any different than the other brand? And it comes down to a few things. Number one, it comes down to the makeup of the enzyme. Does it have the actual enzymes, the raw ingredients, and the right selection of raw ingredients to actually work inside of your body? See, enzymes work in a pH window. They don't work just all the time anywhere in the world. If they did, our cells might break themselves down, or there would be other issues inside of our body. So nature is amazing and beautiful, and it controls enzymes through a pH window. And so you need a company like ours that chooses expensive raw ingredients that have a wide pH window. We need this wide pH window to make sure no matter when you eat, no matter when you take your enzymes, that they work. And this goes for one body to the next body, a woman to a man to someone who's overweight, someone who's underweight. You need this wide range of activity. Otherwise, the enzymes might work for some meals or some days. And then when you need them the most, they'll fail on you. The next thing is that you need enzymes that are powered by minerals. See, enzymes in and of themselves, they're capable of doing a little work, but they work much better. They're like supercharged by cofactors that come from minerals. These minerals are the cofactors. They donate electrons, energy to the enzymes, and then they do their work way better, way more efficient, and way more consistent. And that's the key. That's what you want from a digestive enzyme. You want to be able to take this to avoid bloating, to enjoy your food, to eat at a restaurant and not worry about things. And you want to get the protein that you're investing in, if you're investing in 100 grams of protein or 120 or 150 grams of protein or more per day, if you don't have the required enzymes to break that food down and actually get it to amino acids and peptides, it's going into the toilet. It's not going into your cells. And so that's where something like Holozymes comes into place, because we actually have a patent that we license, and we have the most mineral content of any digestive enzyme on the market. That's what the patent is all about. It's about making the enzymes, the activity units on the back of our bottle, 2 times, 3 times more effective, whatever it might be for your given situation. And so when you're choosing a digestive enzyme, if you've tried them in the past, you're like, this is old news, just kind of like this doctor's office had forgotten. Not that they never learned it. It's just that they tried other products in the past, and those products don't work that well, frankly. They just don't. So digestive enzymes have gotten a bad rap. But the truth is, if you actually do the right selection of raw enzymes, and then you marry it with the right mineral cofactors, you get breakthrough products. And that's what Holozymes is. You can check out the 500 plus reviews. We've sold 80,000 plus bottles over the last few years. People love this product, and they're switching from other brands for a reason. So if you're someone who's maximizing your health, you're maximizing your performance, or you're just sick and tired of using other brands that only work sometimes, I urge you to give Holozymes a try.